Rocket League coming to Unreal 6. Probably never. They never came out on Unreal 5. They said they were going to, and they never did. And they would promote it, and the game technically never really had like a modern gen version. It always was the PS4, the Xbox One version that was just playable. It was a backwards compatible game. Do they care? Do they have a reason to really try? Do they have a reason to push resources into it is probably the more important question. If people play it now, is there any reason why they wouldn't play it in the future? That's probably the biggest thing. I don't know if it would increase sales. I am somebody who has a background in marketing and these kind of things, and I don't know if it would ever push sales, to be honest. I think that it would look cool. I mean, the game looks good now. It's not meant to be hyper realistic. That's kind of the advantage I think a lot of these games have that aren't necessarily realistic games. A Mario game can look good without needing a ton of graphical power to, make it look like hyper detailed. Like I can see the sweat inside of Mario's brow and down dripping into his eyes. I don't necessarily need to see that. I need to see interesting designs and shapes and colors. Rocket League is a lot the same way as well. It's a different type of thing, and it definitely looks somewhat realistic, but it's also got this futuristic vibe, like an arcade game. It's like some kind of Midway game if Midway's games were built a little better. To me, I just don't know if it needs it. It probably never really does. They're probably just kind of baiting people to get them to hang on, maybe. I believe the player count has dropped on Rocket League to some degree, which usually happens with all games. I mean, even your bigger games like Fortnite are kind of seeing that. So maybe this is a way of trying to keep people, well, hey, keep playing. It's going to be eventually available in Unreal 6. Then the question is, there's 1 million items in that game. Are they going to be playable in the Unreal 6? Like, how is this going to work? Like, I don't really know enough. Is this like a flip of the switch and bam, now all of a sudden everything works in Unreal 6? I kind of don't feel that way. I feel that there'd have to be some kind of thing where like not everything is playable in that. So I don't know. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. I don't know if what everyone else thinks, but to me, I don't know if it will happen. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, I mean, honestly, I don't even care if it really does. I would just care more about adding more fun modes and unique modes and fixing the in-game AI so that we can have something different if we want to do some kind of interesting thing using the AI bots in the game. I think there's some sorely missing things if you want to get a sports fan added to that mix. I think that Rocket League should be a sports game in some ways, but major sports guys, unless they like racing games or arcade games, someone who likes Madden or FIFA, EA Sports FC, may not like Rocket League, but if they added more things and fixed the AI, they might want to play more offline, or I think some kind of Dynasty franchise season mode offline could actually be very interesting and could entice sports gamers, for instance. There's a lot of other things like that as well, but no one at Epic seems to be caring about that when we get $25 cars and just pushing $25 cars out. Or it's just ridiculous. The price of things in Rocket League are insane. I bought the game when I think it was $20 before it was a free game, and now game cars then were $3. Now they're $23, and it's just insane. The price of stuff in that game makes you never want to play it or never want to buy anything. Maybe you buy one a year because most people aren't whales. I know that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the whales, the guys who have to complete everything. Gone are those days for me, even if I didn't really ever have that, but I definitely would have spent more a long time ago. But I don't do that on any game. let alone this game. It's become borderline predatory, and I just wonder how much baiting this push to possibly being Unreal is. It's become a joke in the community that it was going to go to Unreal 5. So it almost, I had to make sure it wasn't April Fool's Day that they put this out. So I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it in the sense that it's going to come out. I don't know. I don't have my. I don't know. I'll probably be an old man probably before it comes out.